This is the start of DV, so I'm just training the kids now. Yeah, so we've got 4 days, about 20k a day, and then navigating through Purbeck area in Dorset. So we started in Bridport. So behind me is Bridport town. This is Bridport. It's a nice little seaside town, very artsy, and then it's near West Bay. Looking down towards Bridport, West Bay area. Right, so we're just walking around where it says Bottom Wood, which is there. And we're going to follow the track down. First checkpoint, Shipton Gorge. Alright, just ahead of me is one of the groups. So I wanted to do this video just to give an idea for people who are actually running the DV, what it is like to run, organise and plan a 4-day event for the Duke of Edinburgh. So this is my last Duke of Edinburgh in England. I'm going to China in about a month's time. So by the time you watch this, I'll probably be in China. So anyone organising DV, they'll understand what a massive amount of work it is. It's huge. You've got to do like basically all the planning and make sure everything's done, all the risk assessments, and the risk assessments are huge. And you know, for the people that run it, it's a huge responsibility for those people to make sure that everything goes right. And you know, there's been incidents where people have gone to jail because things have gone wrong. So for people like me who organise it, it's very, very nerve-wracking and a little bit scary to actually do it, because it rests on your shoulders, which is, like I said, but it's a bit scary. So anyway, I love doing it, and I love being out here. It doesn't make it any the less, you know, scary and having to plan everything down to the last detail. So, and then of course it's only me organising it. So in the school, I'm the only one organising it. So you've got to try and think of everything. But I will miss the beautiful Dorset countryside.
Are you vlogging?
I'm recording here.
Who's vlogging?
Okay, Shipton Gorge Village Church, and tiny little church, lovely. And then at the back of this, there are footpath. This little church is St Martin's parish church, and it's a very quaint little church. Actually, if you do like churches, I also like them. I like the architecture of them, and I seem to have an awful lot of them featured in a lot of my videos. So feel free to have a look around and check out some of the churches. St Martin's Church. It's old stone style. Actually, I don't actually think it is a style, and I don't really know what it's for. So if you do know what it's for, please leave a comment below. Thank you. There's another one down here. So this must have been part of the old church. Wow, quite a drop. Kinda couldn't be nicer for a group of kids. Summertime, harvesting happening in the background. 4 days walking across Dorset countryside. Sounds like a bit of a dream come true. So a lot of these rural footpaths I don't think are very well used, and as you'll see later on, they do get massively overgrown with a lot of stinging nettles and thorns, so you get your skin ripped and stung. So beautiful. Right, harvest time, massive great big vehicles out on the roads. Pretty dangerous. Wow, just found a beautiful little river, creek. Like a nice place for a dip in the summer, or now. Alright, well it's pretty hard to navigate. We are like coming across this field here. So this has just been planted, so all the track is gone. So I came around the side of the field, and then you're looking for, I don't think this track's very often used, so then you're looking out for these hidden little footpaths. So it's not that easy to navigate. So I'm not sure students are going to find this bit. I might just hang around and see if they turn up. You can see this isn't exactly a popular footpath. Brambles everywhere. Yeah, fighting your way through the brambles. However, it's worth it because you get beautiful views. Look at this corn. Right, so I think now I am meant to go diagonally across this field again, so I'm going to go round it. Oh, the dragonflies. Trying to zoom in to get one. So nice being in nature. Like dragonflies everywhere. So peaceful. Don't know if you can see them on the camera. Crazy grasses here. So cool. No idea what these are, but they look awesome. I'm pretty sure this is the path leading down to the footbridge, but it's not been walked, so I'm going to have to track my way through it. Oh, alright, well, it is not the best path at all, but there is definitely a footbridge here. Very hard to find these paths and massively overgrown, so alright, just heading into, or passing Modbury Farm. Got a farm shop here. Oh, there's coffees and all sorts in there. Oh, looks very nice. Right, we're just going to cut that corner from Berwick Farm. So it's just up here. It is the footpath. Berwick Farm, there we go. Right, snack lunch today. So I had an avocado earlier, and this is just ham and cheese wrap. So yeah, ham and cheese wrap and some water. I'm just sitting and enjoying the view. Got some friends up here watching me. Alright, people just don't use these footpaths enough because I'm currently getting stung and scratched too. Beyond belief. I think it's the word I'll use. Look at this, can't even get through it. God. Nightmare. Oh, that was painful. Alright, I'm going to walk through all the cows, see if they chase me. So we've come from that away, we've got to head this way. Yeah, this big boy's following me. Now in Bunkenor, and just heading down this nice little track to Knackers Hole, Space and Clay Lane. So, Knackers Hole, here we come. Alright, all the kids have been through the second checkpoint now. Some took a bit of time. It's about 5 o'clock. We've done 10k, got 10k left. So hopefully that's what, a couple of hours walking. We should be there 7ish, around about 7. So it'd be rather nice, but it's going to be a rather beautiful evening. Going to enjoy just walking and catching up with the groups. Alright, we're here. It says the Knoll. Pucknell Plantation, no, just below it, sorry. So we're just there. We are here where that bit is, and that is the reservoir. And I think you can see everything's just so overgrown, it's so hard to check where you're going, so I'm assuming I just got to follow this to go. I follow this to go down that track there, down to Clay Road. So, see if we can cut through. I mean, a lot of these things, oh my god, water. A lot of these places aren't maintained very well, which is kind of good and annoying at the same time. But it's very cool. Here we go. Maybe I was on the wrong track. But it's very good, very nice in England that all these ancient old footpaths, you still have the right to roam, you still have the right to cross land. And it's an amazing thing to be able to just get your backpack on and a map and then just wander and go everywhere. Very cool thing to be able to do. In a lot of places in the world you can't. So it's a massive benefit. In the summer, it is. Oh, this is muddy and horrible. And in the summer, even at night, it gets down to like 12-15 degrees. So it's not super cold. So you don't need to have massive sleeping bags at the moment. And you can just go off and enjoy yourself. My bucket list activity is to do Land's End to John O'Groats, or John O'Groats to Land's End probably, from Scotland down south. And I'd like to do it like this all as much as I could through countryside and wild camping. That is my dream come true if I could organise myself to do that. To do that, it would be totally awesome. Wow, look at this. Just these massive old things from times gone by, like big thoroughfares or bits between the fields where the farmer used to keep stuff. Very cool. When you're walking through here, all the butterflies or moths, whatever they are, just popping out the grass. Nature at its finest. Alright, sign up there saying footpath. Head there. Some beans. Alright, dropping down onto the other side of that road. The B3157. So I'm going to drop over that and then walk along the other side on the coastal path. Heading that way, Portesham. Wow, just look at that. A lot of people come fishing down here. This is really good beach casting. Chisel Beach. Drops off really quick. Get a lot of mackerel, sea bass. Really, really nice. Alright, got a choice here. I go left, Hardy's Monument, 5 3/4 miles. So I can head that way along the ridge, South Dorset Ridgeway. But I think I'm going to go to the beach, just sort of come down there, head to there, walk along there, and then go up into Abbotsbury. Pretty nice. Actually, change of plan. I think that might be walking along the shingle, which I don't want to do. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go up. So I've come down there and back up and across. Could you ask for a nicer place to park your bum and enjoy the view? Not bad, eh? Not bad. Wow. A big hole, big well. Must go down to the water level. I'm going to drop my phone down there. Right. I don't know how far down that is. Very cool. Very cool. You know, couldn't really ask for a nicer day in the office. What other job pays you to come out and do this? Bloody lovely. Lucky, I feel very blessed, lucky fellow. Keep on going. First day one, we've got 3 more days after this. Go and pick up the silvers tomorrow, so they'll start just below Hardy's Monument. friendly inquisitive sheep here. Hello. Hello. Right, if you look where the green line crosses the red line, crosses the road, that's where I am. This is the route I could have taken. Maybe I should have done. So I could have walked along this bit of the beach all the way down there towards Abbotsbury. And then that in the distance, if you can see it, is Portland. That is Portland Bill. Alright, studying the map, I've had to change of plan. I'm going to go down to the coast path and then I want to go past St Catherine's Chapel Hill. So we're going to go this way down here into Abbotsbury around the back of the hill. So I'm going to head down there, and then along, rather than up around the side there. I've seen one group just go around the corner, so I know they're okay, and the other group's been spotted a bit further back, so I know they're okay. So I'm gonna walk down there. Wow, look at this, like going back in time. So lovely. Alright, we're gonna head straight down to Labour Vane Farm. Look at this. Ancient old barn. Could have a little sleep in there if you were stuck at there one night. Probably not very nice inside. Nope, full of sheep shit. Probably nice outside. Right, let's head down. Labour in Vane Farm. Nice name. Keep your dog on the lead. And I will shut the gate. Well, look what I've just found. I've got a feeling this is an old military bunker. Probably an old pillbox or bunker of some description. This is a farm thing. Really don't know. It's hidden away. I don't really know what it is. Right, I've reached the coast path by the sea now. This is very picturesque. How would you fancy living here? With that for your view. Green banks. Not bad. Well, I think this one definitely is a pillbox, and I think there's a lot more along this coastline. And then just behind these houses, I'll zoom in, there is another little pillbox looking out for invaders from across the sea. Right, we're just heading off the road now. I've just stopped there in that stuff is Abbotsbury Gardens. And we're going to head around the back of St Catherine's Chapel and have a look at that. Oh, this is what I was trying to avoid, trudging along Pebble Beach. Not the easiest walking, so I'm going to go along a bit and then up, I think. Right, just come around the corner and we're going to go around top of this. So we're not going to go around top of it, sorry, we're going to go around the bottom of it, around the side of it. So that is, you get a better view. I'll link to another video I've done. You get a really good view of it from the road coming down there. Alright, we're now in Abbotsbury and there's the footpath to the chapel. It's just over there. But there it is. Nice view. Worth an explore. Get yourself down here. Head back in time. These are like the very old roads. Not tarmacked. Rocks. So we're heading round to the back of Abbotsbury and I think we're going to head down the old train track and we're going to head up in Portesham. Alright, we're now in Abbotsbury, just going past the Ilchester Arms. Tempting to have a pint, but it's closed. Great view of the back of the chapel there, with all those workings in the hill. Looks awesome. Okay, this is the campsite for tonight, and we are finally here. So let's see who else is here. Alright, it's 20 to 8, and we've just reached camp. Right, it is the next morning and I just had to go back to school and collect the silvers, so they're going to start their trip, their expedition, and they're just walking up to Hardy's Monument, which is just up there. I was in a lucky situation of being able to go home last night and sleep in my bed next to my wife, which is rather lovely. So so I've just dropped them off. I'll show you where I've dropped them off. So I've just dropped them off here. There's this bus and then they're walking up here. So now I'm going to head up to the monument and get them from the top. Hopefully I'll be walking later. Top here, Hardy's Monument, you can see it is completely clouded in. It's not a particularly nice day, but the other guys have made it here. So we're just going to head down now. Right, we've just come to the top of the Dorset Ridgeway. So let me just show you. What's that?
3.5 miles. Okay.
So you're going to be in it. This is the DV guy, Mr. Williams, Squire. Right, so we've got Dorchester there, and a major road going between there, and then Down Farm is over there, where we're going to meet, and Weymouth is down in the dip. And we're heading back towards Hardy's Monument.
There's there as well. Yeah. That's Maiden Castle, right?
It's Maiden Castle, yeah.
Very cool. Oh man, it's a stunning walk. This I used to walk up there quite a bit.
It's beautiful, right?
Yeah, I mean the visibility's not been great, but you can just see enough. It's so lovely. Yeah.
There he is, Mr.
Oh,
Barnett.
great time. I'm just buzzing. I'm going to keep rolling. Is that okay? Yeah.
You're going to head down to the campsite?
I haven't got a map yet, but
It's Giles wearing. No, his dogs. You can see his dogs.
Yeah, you'd see them running around, wouldn't you? Music blaring out. Can you hear it?
Oh, well. It keeps them going.
Yeah. Right, Dorchester over there. There's a train track just there. And there's Dorchester. Right, it is 2 o'clock of day 2 and I am back on the ground. So I am just walking. I'm in Rosewall campsite, which is just outside Weymouth in a place called Osmington, and I'm heading back along the track mainly because I want to show you the White Horse of Osmington. It's cut into a hillside, so I'm going to head back up on top of this hill, get a nice viewpoint over the White Horse, and have a little look-see, and then the kids will come in later. Right, let's have a wander. Right, so there it is. Very cool. The White Horse of Osmington. Right, it is King George III. And apparently he was a regular visitor to Weymouth. I very much like the area. I think there's a reason why he's heading out of Weymouth, not into it, although I can't remember what it is. So if you know the reason why he's heading out of Weymouth, not into it, if he's so keen on the place, if you let me know in the comments below, that'd be great. So yeah, that is the White Horse of Osmington. So we're just going to wander over a little bit. Right, just walking back into Osmington, and it should lead us out onto the road. This is where the students will be coming. Osmington Ridgeway. Right, let's wander back. Just walking down into Osmington, and couldn't resist these beautiful roses. Look at that, stunning. Well, Osmington is a quintessential little sleepy village by the seaside in England. It's very nice. Well, look at this place I've just found. This is, or was, John Constable's house. Very nice, big pink place. The old vicarage. Well, what a wonderful view. Over there is Weymouth. This is PGL site here, apparently. PGL. And over at the end of Weymouth. Is it Weymouth? Yeah, I think so. There's another holiday camp around. Oh, there's Weymouth Harbour. So that is where the Sailing Olympics was a few years back now. There is Portland. On there is the Verne Prison. Just in case you needed to know. Didn't do much walking today because I got stuck in the van, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping to walk the whole lot, but I don't mind telling you that my legs were a little bit sore after yesterday. Actually, my ankles were, which is weird because I do a lot of trail running and they don't normally hurt after that, but after that walking, my ankles were weirdly painful. So anyway, I'm alright now. So it's nice to get out. I'm going to do a little loop just down by the coast, through Osmington, down by the coast, and then back to the campsite and wait for people. Alright, just going down past PGL and going to now head on to the southwest coastal path. A lot of big ships out there waiting, docking for something or other. Nice little bit of beach down there. Looks super quiet. PGL. It's quite a dramatic piece of coastline, really pretty. The amazing colours on these grasses. Alright, got some twists and turns up and down. Just heading back now to Rosewall campsite. Quite an adventure. It's like being a kid again, exploring all these little places and not knowing well. I do know where I'm going because I got my map. So, but yeah, just wandering around, looking at things and enjoying the smells and the sights. Wonderful. This is another one of my bucket lists, is Southwest Coastal Path through Dorset, Devon, Cornwall, and then just while camping on this path as I go. I'd like to take a little rod as well, maybe do a bit of fishing. I think it would be quite an adventure. Bucket list, hopefully one that I can accomplish. We'll see. One day. Quite a popular little path this. It's just seen loads of people. Alright, there we go. Heading down these little steps into a Rosewall campsite. We're just up there somewhere. There's toilet block just up from there. It doesn't sound very appealing, but it's nice. It's not near the toilet or in it, or you can't smell it, so it's nice. Anyway, let's go. It's day 3. It's about 4:30, and I think it's time to get up, have a shower. So I just slept under the sail last night outside. It was like 15 degrees, so it was actually quite warm. Very nice. Right. That was me last night, just that, on the floor, rather nice. Group there, and another group down there. Finally got up, gonna have a shower, and then gonna put some water on, make some coffee, maybe have some porridge. Oh, Elliot's up early. Are you wet the bed?
Warm last night, wasn't it?
Yeah, really warm.
Just been out from a 10k run.
Oh, well done.
Are you filming?
Yeah.
20k, sorry, 20k. Oh.
Swim as well?
Had a swim, yeah, 2k.
Nice.
Just lacking the bike ride.
Yeah, it was nice. It was like 15 degrees, wasn't it?
Looking too hot, caught us out. Got that dew this morning,
Yeah. Right, so morning time, quick shower. See what the facilities are like. Right, there you have it, just push button start. Please look away now.
Yeah.
Breakfast of kings. All day breakfast, camping meal. What did we have last night? We had Indian takeaway.
Have you got another one of them?
Yeah, you want one?
You sure? It's not going to put you down for...
Yeah, it will. Right, so we're all packed up, all the kids are packed up, routes are checked, everything is done, and we've got like 2 Land Rovers and 2 minibuses, so we're dropping some of the landies at the next campsite, which is Snelling Farm. So we're going to head there, drop things, and then go to the checkpoint. So yeah, so I'm in the van for a bit, but hopefully a bit later I'll be walking and I'll be able to show you some of the routes, some of lovely Dorset. So let's get going, Snelling Farm. Alright, this is a very nice bit, so I'm just pulled off the road here. So we head down this track now to Snelling Farm, and this is just like a dirt track through the forest, through a couple of miles until we get to the farm, and then it's just massive open fields. So it's really nice. So if you're looking for this place, Snelling Farm, it's this little junction here. I think there's some 4x4 because some of the guys have gone in the landies to cross some rivers. So yeah, there you go. Right, we have decamped from the van and going in the Land Rover. We're going to cross the ford again.
Yeah.
Yay, exciting. I'll get out and film you. So we're going in the landy across the ford. Oh, what's that? Oh dear. So yeah, off we go.
Is to actually try to reform the character, and also our society refuses to accept that this is often done.
Alright, route to Morton Ford down here. Right, this is Morton Ford. So there's a landing going to go through. I'm going to walk over and film it. Wow, it's really nice. Oh, you know, I could have gone through there in the school minibus. Come here for a swim, actually. If it was sunny, this would be an awesome place. Right, we are at checkpoint 1 of day 3. We're in Winthrop, Newburgh. Just heading up onto the ridge, up the Bridleway. What's this called?
Winthrop. I think it's called the Seven Sisters up here.
Oh, okay, Seven Sisters. Five Marys Village Trail. Five Marys, it's called.
Oh, right. What did I say? Seven Sisters?
Seven Sisters, yeah. Almost there.
There you go, Five Marys. This used to be one of our running spots, mate.
Nice.
Yeah.
We're walking up on the ridge and just notice this whole solar farm here.
You've got Jurassic Meats down there, that place there, which you might have seen signs for. Jurassic Meats.
Little valley here. This is a ridgeway walk coming along here, and then this is Chaldon Herring. I'll be walking along there. This is the church in Winthrop. Just having a little nose around as we're waiting for the students to pass through. That's the problem, there's a lot of hanging around when you are monitoring checkpoints and giving out water. Vibrant colour, very vibrant colour. So that's rather nice. Oh, check my shorts out. There are so many churches in England, like every village, every town, every city has a church, and they are generally open. So you can just go in, have a look around, and sit down, maybe have a little pray, and take a rest. Rather nice. Have a little look around yourself. I was pushing the doors the wrong way then, for one horrible minute. I thought I managed to trap myself inside the church. A little bit scary. So yeah, it's nice. A lot of these old churches, so many around there, really quite nice. And like that you can get in and have a little look around as well. Back of the church, and going to try and fill up with some holy water. Right. Back on the ground and just heading out of Weymouth now, heading towards Wall. So all the groups are ahead, and happy days. The other guys have taken over for a bit, and I'm just out enjoying nature. So just had a cup of coffee with one of my colleagues' friends. Seen his setup, it looks great, really nice guy. So yeah, just high on life, enjoying myself, happy to be out, happy to be doing stuff, and stress free at the moment. It's brilliant. So here we go, keep walking, going up behind the houses, just here across the fields, and going to head to the woods and go through the woods in a minute. Alright, path is there but it's full of spinners, so I am heading through the cornfield, but on the dirt, not in the guy's corn. Well, it's turned lovely again. It's pretty warm. We're coming up to 20 or so degrees. Walking through a field of, I think it's a sunflowers. These are young sunflowers. Obviously they're going to get massive with a great big sunflower head, and then there's corn. So yeah, feeling blessed again. I know I keep banging on about how lucky I am, but I do feel genuinely lucky. So, you know, my job, my health, the most important thing you can imagine, more than money, is health. If you haven't got your health, what's the point of having money? So health, probably, I would say, is your number one asset, the most important thing you can have for happiness. Healthy equals happy. And then from there, then you can go and get all the rest of it. But without that, you know, you're struggling, I think. Let me show you these flowers. So you can see, like in the top, this is where the sunflower, this massive bit here. That's where the sunflower, I'm assuming, is going to burst through. And then, I guess this is the beneficial crop for the corn. There we go. Don't know what that is. If you've got any knowledge of flowers, plants, let me know what it is. Well, I just think I've seen the gold group. I left ages ago. They left ages ago. I've been having a cup of coffee in someone's house. Let me keep going. Right, so the route is into this woodland here, which is Coombe Wood, and then we take a left in Coombe Wood, and we head up into Northwood, and then up into Wall itself. So ahead you can see Coombe Wood, massive hole in the ground over there, I don't know if you can see it. Coombe Wood, and then Wall. Right, just reaching Coombe Wood, and to the left into Northwood. Nice sandy soil here. The new DV guidelines are, for gold, that it doesn't need to be wild country. And to be honest, navigation is still pretty hard. even around the Purbeck region in Dorset. So I would say vehicle access, getting in and out, like wild country's great, like Dartmoor, Brecon Beacons, all those areas, Wales. It's awesome, really nice. A lot more challenging with the hiking, and maybe if you're not 100% with your group's navigation, and you want to be able to get in and out, have checkpoints that are easy to access with vehicle access, to have water drops, to have everything you need, then something like this is awesome. And the countryside is amazing. It's still challenging, 20k a day. A lot of the kids are now suffering. This is day 3, so they've done 50k, carrying all their needs, carrying on their back. So it's still challenging, still hard work for them, and they are suffering. So I know some people think this is like an easy opt-out, an easy option, but it's not really. It's not. It's still hard work. And the reality of it is they've still got 4 other sections to finish. They've still got to do their skill, their physical and their volunteering for like maybe a year. And they've still got to go away and do a 5-day residential somewhere. So they've got 5 elements to finish before they get their bronze award and before they can go to Buckingham Palace to pick it up. So yeah, I don't think it's an easy option doing this. I still think it's quite hard work for them, and it's still a big commitment for them to get it done. So so yeah, good luck to them. Hope they get it done. This is just one of 5 elements. Right, we are in Wall now, and just going past the ship inn, and this is where one of the checkpoints is to go over that railway bridge. Just so let's see who's here. Yeah, there's Giles.
Oh, hello.
First lot here.
Tomes will go up, yes.
The other lot, the silvers might have already gone through. Going into Wool Station. Well, this is quite peaceful. Going round now, round to the back of Bovington, and got across a lot of water. So I'll show you that in a second. Alright, apparently the gold stopped in Winthrop. Got a burger, but I cut across the field just before them, so I missed them. Silvers and golds are behind me now, so I am not that far from the campsite, maybe about 4k. So the track is down there, but look, there's Ford, another Ford. So you could go through there, should you want to. Alright, this place is called Water Barn, and there should be a footpath just on the right. Rather nice, beautiful clean water. Footbridge ahead is closed. Right. Okay. Let's see what happens. Right, I just spoke to a local, and apparently it's a funny little footbridge that is broken. The big river one is totally fine. Right, this is why they closed the footpath, because of this bit. But we will just try and cunningly avoid the massive holes. And we're all good. Here we go. There you go. So let's hope the other people can manage that as well. Oh, this is rather pretty. Well, on the map it's so hard to see what this waterway is, because it's here where my finger is there. It says exped FB footbridge. This is here, there's the footbridge. So we've got 2 footbridges, and I can imagine in the summer this will be a very popular swimming hole. I keep saying in the summer, it is the summer, when there's more people around. It's not school holidays yet. So look at that, beautiful. Little beach bit, quite fast, quite current there. Coming around there. I'll find out what river this is. Maybe the River Frome. Yeah, River Frome, there it is. So we're on the River Frome. And there, someone's lost their bike. Alright, we're near Bovington Camp, so this is where the military vehicles come. So you have to be aware, because you get squashed by a tank whizzing through there. But today, thankfully, it's okay. Right, well, that made me jump. Slow one. It's actually a legless lizard. Nice to see that. Right, so this is Bovington Camp, and this is a big army base where they do all kinds of army stuff and drive around in tanks and things. Actually, there's a tank museum here as well, and just over here there is Monkey World. If you fancy having a little monkey around, head down here, Bovington, Dorset. Wow, look at that old tank there. Pretty cool. So this is another tank there. This is Stanley Barracks. And my footpath is just a bit further up there. Another tank. And we turn left just after this barbed wire fence. Well, this is all a huge military base, and I'm just kind of skirting around here. I'm probably like a kilometre from Snelling now, so over that direction is where the campsite is and the buses. But this would be a very peaceful place to live if you were what's it called? Placed here, sectioned here. I have to say, this little woodland is really peaceful and got a lovely smell to it. It's got that lovely kind of cedary smell. It's really nice. Well, a lot of the kids are very far behind. The last group has just reached, I'm just reaching Snelling Farm, and the last gold group is just reaching the checkpoint back there, which is about 5 kilometres away. So I think they're struggling a little bit. Tough, but it's meant to be tough. They're all complaining that their feet hurt and rubbing their feet. But, you know, it's gold Duke of Edinburgh. So, best foot forward and all that. But it's beautiful here, look at this. Sun is out. Sun is out. It's nice and warm. It's glorious. Quite marshy here, quite boggy. Straight off this path, you're going to get wet feet. It really is a different type of habitat. It's quite magical. It's beautiful. It's got to be full of frogs at some point of the year. No one around. Completely alone. Look at these tufts of grass in the sunlight. Little midges flying around. birds cheeping. Dragonfly there. A red one and a blue one. Oh yeah, I have just seen our minibuses, but I don't think I can get through, can I? Maybe I can. Oh, brilliant. Look at that shortcut. Is it? Climb over the fence, I think. Yeah, hop over the fence. That saves me a long walk around. There, job done, over the fence. Charles's sail is up. Trucks are here. Right, happy days. Well, we're on Snelling Farm campsite. We're over there in the corner. Some of the randoms are there. Those are the shower blocks I'm going to check out. Toilet blocks over there. We come in over there. That is a hay bale play area for kids, and the washing comes over there. It's massive and it looks empty. So I don't know how full this place gets in peak summer holidays, but at the moment you can see it is pretty peaceful. Right, toilets in the middle of the field, and they are eco long drops. I think they're long drop toilets. See, big hole in the ground. Solar water heater. I don't know where the showers are. Maybe over there. Yeah, back to basics fun. A rope swing over the ditch. There's one up there. Right, showers are here. They are also solar powered. So, I'm going to give it a go. Nice open air solar shower. Awesome. Let's see how warm it is. I'll tell you afterwards. Right, it is fair to say they are fresh, but refreshing. Nice, wash the sweat off in the open air. Pretty good.
When's your turn? Maybe next time.
Tuesday.
I can't be bothered.
Why? He's morale.
You got two navigators
left here.
And your last
Loads left.
7:20, last day, day 4. 7:20 AM. So just up, get a coffee, get breakfast. Kids are asleep but been woken up. Yeah, and it's raining very lightly. I see what the other guy's doing. Try I slept again. Yeah, morning.
Some hot water from that kettle down there.
Awesome, thank you. The dogs, morning.
How did you sleep, buddy?
Like a log.
Yeah, nice.
Brilliant. Sausages on the go. Awesome. Morning. Right, we're going to use the facilities this morning, and it is composting toilet. We've got a light. Yes, light. So here we go. Long drop with sawdust down there. I will not show you the damage. Right, a bit of hanging around here. We're gonna take the tents off them and get them back to school so they can dry out. So we're not storing a wet tent, so a bit of a lighter day for them, which I'm sure they'll be very happy about. And then we'll just head off very soon. Pack up, head off. Right, this is checkpoint 1. Checked it here because it's a very fast, not a very nice piece of road. So this is where the footpath crosses. So just making sure they cross safely. The footpath goes up here, so I'm just checking actually if there's anywhere to park off-road up here. Might be better for us. No, private property, no parking. That's what I thought. So anyway, we're just down the road like we planned, or like I planned. Well, at least the rain stopped. Alright, we're now in Tolpuddle, and Tolpuddle just up to the Martyrs Museum, trying to keep them off of the main road, and got to go under a very busy A35. So trying to direct them through these little thoroughfares where there's only a certain number of places you can actually go. So yeah, just waiting for them now to come through, and then I'll send them up here under the A35 because it's a super big busy road. Okay, that is the A35, super busy, and I'm hoping just up here on the left there's a way under. Right, so here we are, track under the A35, straight there, so that's where they're going to go through. So I'm just going to head back to the van, checkpoint them, checkpoint 2 in Tolpuddle, Martyrs Museum, and then I'll head this way. Next stop, school, then it is over. Bit of a grim day, it's just not very nice, overcast, drizzly, all the undergrowth is wet. Not the best walking conditions. Overcast is fine, just this isn't. Well, it's fine actually, it's not pissing down with rain, so that would be worse. Right, this is our Tolpuddle. So Tolpuddle is where the Tolpuddle Martyrs come from. So what I'll do is, if you don't know what they are, I'll put a link about the Tolpuddle Martyrs in the description below. It might be an interesting little read for you, so you can find out about what happened to them. Alright, I've never been in it, and I'm assuming it's a tiny little place, but I think it's just up here somewhere. So this is the Tolpuddle Martyrs Museum. So you can look that up online. This is where it is, museum up there. Alright, I think I'm going to be here for a while, so I'm going to put a brew on, and I might even make a little bite to eat at some point. I think I got at least an hour and a bit here. So I've got some camping lunches, so I'm going to eat one of them, I think. Be very nice. These old gates. What is this?
Nice, isn't it?
Yeah, really nice. So we're in Milbourne, St Andrew now, and we're just waiting for the groups to come back. We're about 2-3k from school. Yeah, it's almost the end now of the Duke of Edinburgh, and we're in Milbourne, so we're just kind of walking around, really nice, and waiting for them to come back in. So yeah, now is the annoying bit of getting them to get all their kit back in. We've got the tents up trying to get them to dry their tents, trying to get them to do everything before they just want to disappear. And then of course they've got to do a presentation, so that's another big part of the Duke of Edinburgh. The silvers and the golds are meant to do presentations about during their expedition. They set themselves a goal and they get on and they do that, and then they give a presentation on that. So it's something that they've got to do as part of it. Some of the golds, some of the lads coming in. This is somewhere in the middle of Dorset. Well, if you want to know anything about the trip we've just done, like if you want to know about the risk assessment or you want to ask anything, feel free just to drop me a comment below and I will get back to you straight away. Obviously, if you like it, then do me a massive solid and put that like on there. And if you like this kind of content of just kind of like doing stuff, then please remember to subscribe. Obviously I'm going to be more DV stuff when I get to China. This will be my last one from UK, but no doubt there'll be more expedition stuff from different parts of the world coming up soon. So again, thanks for watching, thanks for your time. This is probably a bit of a long video, it's taken a while. 4 days, 80k for them, so it's taken a while for them to get back to school. They've done a great job, so everything's gone really well, so well done to the students that did this. If you're watching this video, well done guys, and take care. And the goals, please make sure you get those people to verify, you know how I'm talking about, to verify your work properly, your silvers and your golds, and get those sections finished and get yourself up to Buckingham Palace to get your award and your badge. So well done. So a bit windy, so thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.
Thank you very much, Mr. Watts. It's been very well organised, successful DofE trip in lovely weather, bit of rain, bit of fun, bit of jovialness, just great times. Thanks very
Happy
much.
days, thank you. Cheers, Mr. Bonbon. Beautiful. You're through the river.
Huh?
I'm going to go over, I'm afraid. I don't want to go wear shoes. Wow, look at this. This is Dewlish Manor House. Wowee. Stunning. £3 million quid. Come and live here. Well, I bet this pisses people off. This is Dewlish Manor House, and you've got a footpath going right in front of your beautiful building. How annoying would that be, eh? You spent millions on this place and someone's walking right in front of your garden. Wow, look at that place. Actually, I think that's Dewlish Manor down there. That's the stately home down there. This is the big home. This must be the stable block. Very nice. Dewlish Manor. These must be the workers' cottages from the big house. These are the electric gates to get in. Yeah, look at this. We've got Dewlish House, both the South Stable cottages, North Stable cottages. Wow. How the other half live, my friends, how the other half live. Just spotted Hardy's monument. Where is it now? About 1,000,000 miles away. Top of this hill. See a little nipple. That is where we walked through on day 2, day 1 of the Silvers. That's how far away it is now. Right, we are back at school. Final little bit done. Yeah, it's good to be back. So that is it. That is it for this year. Silvers and golds are all officially back in school. Everything's done. This is school. And this is my last few days, so happy days. Signed off nicely. Thank you very much.